Hey guys, it's Steve with Basketball with Steve. I've been doing some research. You guys know I eat, sleep, I breathe basketball. It's all I'm doing. I'm looking at, trades and whatever. Everything basketball. I've come to the conclusion, and I don't know when that video is going to go up, but I was talking about the Warriors. So I came to the conclusion that the San Antonio Spurs are going to the NBA Finals. And a lot of you guys are going to disagree, but hear me out. This team is stacked. And there are a few teams that are stacked this year, like the Warriors, the Knicks, the Cavaliers, the Spurs. There are a few teams that are stacked, but this team really stands out to me. And all these puzzle pieces, I've been thinking about situational rotations. I've been thinking about everything. Possible rotations, that, and that. Been thinking about everything, and the Spurs are going to dominate next season. And I know they lost Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan really didn't play well last year. He was actually a defensive liability. So the acquisition of Pau Gasol actually helps them get better. And Pau Gasol is somehow still dominating. Last year he averaged 16.5 points per game and 11 rebounds per game and 4 assists per game. And he made the All-Star team. So this is going to be their starting lineup and their possible rotation that I've thought about. Tony Parker at the point guard, Danny Green at the 2 guard, Kawhi at the 3 spot, Pau Gasol at the 4 spot, and LaMarcus Aldridge at the 5 spot. Coming off the bench, listen to this. Kevin Martin, who didn't play last year because of injury, but Kevin Martin, Manu Ginobili, Murray, Patty Mills, Matt Bonner, and Andre Miller. What? And it's not even the fact that they have good role players. First of all, Kevin Martin, in my opinion, is one of the best role players in NBA history. And I know you're like, but how can you name the best role players ever? But that's what I'm naming. They're the best at what they did. And Kevin Martin is one of the best role players ever. Throughout his career, he averaged 18 points per game. There were times he was averaging 24 points per game. I know I'm speaking fast, but I'm getting a little excited thinking about this team. Because, and I'm not even a Spurs fan, I'm a Knicks fan. But, this team is going to be ridiculous, man. So listen, with those rotations, there's never going to be a point where one of their star players is not on the court. So, whether it's Tony Parker, Kawhi, Pau Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge, or Manu Ginobili, all 5 of them are going to be on the court. There's never going to be one point where they're all off the court, which is crazy. Think about it. Tony Parker, Kawhi's in his prime. We're going to see around 23 points per game, 24 points per game. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, around there. Crazy defensive numbers. This team is going to be one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, possibly the best. With LaMarcus Aldridge and Pau Gasol at the front court, and then helping them out with Kawhi Leonard. Are you kidding me? Kawhi Leonard, and you have Kevin Martin, Murray, and you have Danny Green, shooters, spread the floor, and then you have Andre Miller, Patty Mills. This team, man, they're better than they were last year. Pau Gasol makes them better. Pau Gasol makes them as good as they were in 2014 because Pau Gasol is doing what Tim Duncan was doing in 2013, 2014. He's actually doing better than what Tim Duncan was doing. Now, I'm not comparing the two because obviously Tim Duncan is the best power forward in NBA history. Dirk Nowitzki's also up there, may I say. However, Pau Gasol is playing better than Tim Duncan was in 2014, but yet the Spurs still won the NBA championship in 2014. So what does this mean? Will the San Antonio Spurs win the NBA championship? I don't know about that. It's between them, Golden State, and Cleveland. But I do think the San Antonio Spurs are going to beat the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals or semifinals, depending on seeding. But I do think they will finish with a better record than the Golden State Warriors, and they will make the NBA Finals and possibly another Game 7 and possibly another one of the best finals in NBA history like we saw last year. For real. It's going to be crazy, man. This team is... Oh my goodness. This Spurs fans, you guys have to be happy with that Pau Gasol pickup. Honestly, Bulls fans, I feel bad for you. You not only lost Derrick Rose, you also lost Joakim Noah, you also lost Pau Gasol. I feel bad for you guys, but my Knicks, these Spurs, oh my. This Spurs team, man. If you really think about it and go in depth, I'm not going to go really in-depth on what I'm thinking in terms of rotations and things like that. I don't know if you guys would want me to in my future videos, but, situational rotations-wise, this team defensively is the best defensive team in the NBA. It's crazy. So, oh, man. I'm sorry. I was wrong about saying this it's only the Spurs and the Warriors because it's only the Cavs and the Warriors because look at it now, man. Whew. This is crazy. So anyway, it's been Steve, Basketball with Steve. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Peace.